Hi everyone, and welcome to our chat. So
Hi.
today we've got Patricia and Vanessa, and my name's Karina, and the three of us are Aquarians. So we're going to just share with you a little bit of information about the personality traits and just a little bit about us and how we live our lives as an Aquarian. And I was going to tell my dad joke.
Go on. Yeah, go for it.
What do you think when you put three Aquarians in a room? All air and no water. Because actually, Aquarius is not a water sign. It is
Yeah.
actually an air sign. It's a fixed air
It's
sign.
quite confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So
Yeah.
we're all air and no water. Ladies, I'll pass it over to you guys a little bit. Do you want to share your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we're the Aquarius is the sign that is always out there somewhere, right? We love independence, our freedom. We're very much future thinking, but also very spiritual at the same time. So what I found in my life that I've often been misunderstood as well, that people just can't quite grasp what I'm on about. And I'm not saying I'm more intelligent than them, I'm just thinking in other ways. And that has been quite challenging at times, especially if it comes to very earthy signs as well. And when they're very grounded and I'm up here somewhere, um, that clashes sometimes, really.
Yeah, what about you,
Yeah.
Patricia?
I found that as well. Like, even growing up, I've always felt like the odd one out in my family. I've
Mhm.
always had very strong beliefs about, especially like vegetarianism. I mean, I became vegetarian when I was 12, and I'm quite sort of into like animal rights and that kind of thing. So I, I like to fight for a cause. I'm like, if I'm passionate about something, I'm all or nothing sort of thing, and I'm very much and also just the way I think on different topics. I always seem to have a different point of view than like everyone else as well. I always find, again, not more intelligent, but just different.
Yeah.
We definitely march to the beat of our own drum, and that's one of the phrases you hear a lot about Aquarians. We
Mhm.
don't follow the crowd. We kind of beat our own path, and we have a, like you said, a very outside of the box way of thinking that's quite spiritual and quite scientific at the same time. And we're very good with people. We're humanitarians at heart, like through and through.
Mm.
And if we find a cause, like you said, we just fight for that cause, and we're here
Yeah,
to make the world a better place. That's how I feel about being an
Yeah.
Aquarian, because we're
yeah,
at the age of Aquarius now, and we're moving away from all the structures and all of this, all the religion and the politics, and more into a spiritual
Yeah.
heart-based way of living that thinks about living consciously and treating all
yeah.
people and animals with love and respect. And that's what, for me, being an Aquarian is all about for me.
Mm. One thing I wanted to ask now that you mentioned humanitarian, yes, that's true. I'm all for, lifting up humanity. At the same time, though, and I've seen that in a meme as well, I get so drained by people. I just need so much alone time. I'm like,
Yeah.
go away. I've had enough of you people. I love you all. I want you to have the best, but I need my space, man.
Yeah, I find that as well. Quite a lot of the times, I'm quite happy to be by myself. I don't need
Mm.
to be surrounded by a lot of people. I like my own company almost. That sounds really sad in a way, but I do like being on my own as well. I think sometimes Aquarians can be quite loners as well. I think as well.
The word aloof comes up a
Yeah.
lot, and actually I'm 24th of January, and I'm the day of the aloof icon according to my, I've got a birthday book here, which is great. It's got all of like everyone's birthdays in it and what the date means. And
Oh.
I'm the day of the aloof icon. So I totally get that. I'm all or nothing. I'm either right in there in the heart of all of the action, or I'm like in the trees, hugging a tree and being away from people.
Yeah, that sounds like me as well.
See, I love
And
it.
also, like I've noticed with health problems as well, because they say Aquarians always have problems with their ankles and legs, and I've always suffered with like like I've always like had like swollen ankles, and I do quite a lot of running as well, and I always end up with injuries like all of the time on my lower legs. and because I know it's connected to circulation, and the ankles are the main area, I think, for Aquarians as well, where they have most of the problems. I don't know if anyone else has found that.
And one of the other things is that we're accident prone. So I read that yesterday actually. I was looking up the traits again, and because I'm one of those people that I will go for ages being really healthy, and all of a sudden I'll have an accident, and because I'm quite accident prone, because I live in my head quite a lot of the time. I'm up here, so I surround myself with Tauruses like my husband to keep me grounded. Grounding is a really important thing for being an Aquarian. I find for myself. Thank God I know how to do that. Because I spent many years of my life tripping over my own feet and writing off cars and like having really not very fun accidents because I wasn't grounded. So
Yeah,
yeah, grounded is important for Aquarians and being in
Definitely.
nature and near water. But yeah, ankle problems and stuff, I'm a runner too. I get problems with my knees more than my ankles.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
circulation in my hands and stuff as well because I often get pins and needles and stuff in my hands and
I
it
was, yeah,
doesn't.
I get like that as well, and get cold hands as well. I suffer
Yeah.
from cold hands quite a lot, and cold feet. It's like
oh
the
yeah, me
extreme
too.
cause, yeah.
Interesting. Well, it's good to know that we're not alone, and it'd be interesting to hear if there's any other Aquarians on the tribe, whether they get anything like circulatory problems or any problems with their
Yeah.
ankles and their knees as well.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, it'd be interesting. Um, and in terms of like friendships and stuff, like, is there any star sign that you gel with particularly well? Is there any repeating themes in your life where you have more of this type of star sign than another?
When it comes to like female friends, I get along quite well with cancers, but
Yeah.
then those friendships never last long. Like they are for a period of time. If it comes to guys, dating especially, cancers are just a no-go. Like absolutely just go the other way. It's literally one of my first questions I'm asking now because it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I thought I was being crazy or something, but I'm not. It just doesn't work out with a cancer guy. And then friendships that really work out are with Leo or other air signs.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
find Leo as well. I've
yeah.
a lot of my friends are Leo, and also Aquarius.
Mm.
A few Geminis, but mainly Aquarians, definitely.
Yeah, I'm more. I like I said, I'm the opposite. I've got lots of Tauruses which aren't meant to get on with Aquarians, but that's because I've got a lot of air and water in my chart, and they naturally gravitate towards me, and I kind of probably pull them towards me because I
Yeah.
need that grounded energy. But lots of Virgos, lots of Tauruses, lots of Earth signs around me. But I do get on so well with other Aquarians. I think I just love how quirky and witty and and just the level of conversation you can have with another Aquarian and the
Yeah.
depth you can go to. You can go into so much depth and but big picture thinking. It's not boxed
Mhm.
in thinking, and that's another trait, isn't it? That I'm not very good with detail. I'm so not analytical. I can't do detail at all. I'm very much big picture. I want to know everything, and I want to see it from a bird's eye perspective. I
Mhm.
don't want to be getting down into the numbers and the tiny digits. That for me is just my worst nightmare. Detail. I don't know if you guys find that the same or.
I've got Capricorn in my chart, so I think I'm not too bad with details. But what I absolutely hate is small talk. I can't deal with small talk. I just can't. It doesn't have any meaning to me. Like, hi, how are you? You're right. Oh my God, go away. How's the weather? I don't care. Look up. It's sunny. It's just I can't deal with it.
I know, I agree. Yeah, small talk for me as well is I think I think to sum us up, we want meaning and purpose, and we want
Yeah.
our relationships and our connections to be meaningful, and we're learning and growing daily, and we see life as this amazing journey that we can kind of navigate every day of our lives and
Yeah.
create a
I mean,
sense of fulfillment and purpose, and that drives us.
Yeah.
I always find as well that I'm very much like, if I start a job, I have to see it right through to the end. It doesn't matter what it is, but I can't just do something like half. It has to be all or nothing. Definitely find that as well. Like, I always have to complete whatever I started. I have to complete, even if it's like really late at night and I've started something, I have to complete it. I've got this thing in my head that it has to be done as well. I'm very much like that as well.
But do you find as well that there has to be meaning in what you're doing as well? So for me, I can't do something
Yeah,
that means something, or
if it
I
doesn't
have
mean anything,
yeah, then it's what's the point?
yeah, it's pointless. Yeah, yeah, totally. It has to, there has to be an end goal. Definitely, definitely.
So to sum us up, guys, how would you sum up an Aquarian in a
I'd say
couple of words?
humanitarian.
Rebellious.
Definitely.
Free spirit
Yeah.
and creative, and we want to change the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we also want our own space, and we want to retreat and be aloof too. So don't be
Yeah.
offended if we don't pick up the phone or we ignore you for a few days. It's not because we don't love you, it's because we just need to recharge.
Yeah.
Definitely, most definitely.
But thank you for listening, everyone. And does anyone else have any parting words before we go? Can we call that a wrap? Awesome. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. And that's the life of three Aquarians. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'd love to hear your comments and your feedback. And just it'll be interesting to know if you're an Aquarian too. So yeah, just comment below on the video. Bye, guys. Bye.